Hello. This video is for Don Paul Mitchell. My name is Joseph Graham. When I was asking around for a pretty recommendable, construction company, I was referred over to you guys. And what I want to show you is this right here is called the heat map. And what this does is it shows everywhere that you are and are not ranking in the top 3 map listings. Okay. Why is this important? What does that do? So when someone's looking for a service that you provide, they're going to do one of two things. They're going to ask somebody they know, like I did, and they're going to give you the word of mouth referral, right? Which is the best. It's like the living testimony of your good work. Or what are they going to do besides that? They're going to jump on Google and they're going to use these free Google searches, right? And what most business owners, most of them, they fail to realize that it's these top 3 businesses in these map listings that get 70 to 80% of these phone calls. All right. And anybody running ads, they only get 10%, less than 10% clicks. And these organic listings, which you are the first organic business, these only get around 20, under 20 or less percent of clicks. So the bulk of the clicks and calls and traffic is in these map listings. This is why we created this heat map. So we know where we're ranking in our own agencies, right? In our own businesses. So everywhere you see a 1, 2, and a 3, that means when someone does a search in that particular area for a concrete contractor, you are going to be either 1, 2, or 3 in those top positions, which means in this Mansfield area, everywhere you see these green circles, you are going to get one of the first calls, right, to do the job. I call it 4s and I call 5s money on the ground because you're almost there, but you're not there yet. So we can just click like right here. We'll just go off of 2nd Avenue. Someone in this area searching for a concrete contractor, they're going to see Rico, Espinoza, and then LaRosse, right? And they usually they usually do business with the one with the best reviews, right? Because like 74% of people check reviews before making a purchasing decision. And so if someone just goes down the street, like literally a little bit west over here off Lillian, and anyone in this area, they're going to see these top 3 businesses. And I call it money on the ground because like you're almost in the top 3. You may perhaps be the better company, right? But these top 3 companies are getting the first calls, right? They're getting the first calls to come out there, and more likely one of these 3 are going to be the ones that land that job, more than likely, okay? And then you go even further down the street, these people don't even see you on the map, right? And what we can even do is we can even see where your competition is ranking, which, there's a lot of them not doing that well. You are doing pretty well in the Mansfield area, right? But still, the fact remains, there's still a whole lot of other places that I know you want more calls from. There's still a whole lot of places that you're missing out on sales and money just because they're not finding you in those top 3 results. Okay. So this is just one way you can combat this, right? I see you're trying to get into Cedar Hill, trying to get into Burleson, right? Arlington, Fort Worth, which is that's a whole nother beast. Okay, one of my key elements, which I made a video beneath this video that you're watching on the key elements to ranking organically. All right, but right now, I'm just going to fill you in on a couple things. If you want to start ranking in a specific city and dominate that city, you have to establish another map listing there. All right. But with this one, with each one, you can do these little things like this. I'm going to show you. So let's say you want to start getting more calls, or let's say you go out and do a job. And let's say you do a job. Let's start taking over these 4s a little bit. So you're out in the Kennedale area. Okay, what you want to do, or what you want your guys out there to do, is make sure they take pictures, right? Make sure they take pictures, and you want to make sure that the GPS on that camera phone is on. And what that's going to do is you go and do like a driveway or patio or whatever in Kennedale or wherever, when you take that picture is now going to be geotagged. Okay, that picture is going to be geotagged. And then what you're going to do is you're going to create a post. See, someone uploaded this picture. That's awesome. So look, you're going to create a post and saying, hey, we have another happy customer, or, another job done in Kennedale. And so whenever you upload that geotag picture and mention Kennedale in that post, those are two evidences. There's two evidence of your relevance. Does that make sense? Like, you're giving evidence that to Google that you are relevant in that area by mentioning Kennedale and then uploading that geotagged picture. And what you want to do also, see, you're already having people do it, is if their camera phone was GPS was on, right? This would be a geotagged photo, and you from now on you want people to start mentioning like where they're from. Hey, Jackie might say, hey, thanks for coming out to Kennedale, Texas, and then yada yada yada. And then she uploads a picture. Now she's giving you guys relevance that you were in Kennedale, and she posted that picture that was geotagged. And then what you can do is say, hey, we have another happy customer from Kennedale. Then you re-upload that geotag. You know what I mean? Just the more traces you can give Google, say, hey, we are relevant. We are relevant in this area. You know what I mean? That's how you're gonna start turning these things green, and that's how you're gonna start getting more calls in those areas. Besides setting up another map listing, right? So I know you're busy. I know you got a lot of stuff to do. So I'm gonna leave it at that. If you want to watch the video below this, feel free. Uh, Till then, if you have any questions, I'm gonna send you a copy of this. I can actually share it, shoot it over to you. Not theirs, but yours. Okay, so Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas.